The captain couldn't quite find his target on that one. Logan basketball into the game is Javon Hunt also for the Logan Thunder.
Here is Maslin working against Hastings. Good hands, but they got Hastings with the blocking foul.
Another good matchup too here, those two young fellas, Hastings and Maslin.
Sapwell and Cunningham check back in.
Hastings had a few choice words for Deng as he exited the game.
And Majok Deng has really been, he's always been known as one of the quiet kind of killers, but he's been very vocal and very physical this season as Young's hook shot is off. And I like that from Majok. He's really showing his intensity and his passion. Jake Allen goes to the hook shot. You knew it was coming. Strong on that attempt. Here's Majok Deng leaving his feet. Can't buy that bucket.
I'll tell you what, I've seen that Jake Allen hook shot many times. I was fortunate enough to coach Jake for his high school years, and he's one hell of a kid, really great family. He's from a great pedigree of basketball minds, and yeah, look, he loves that. He goes to it very often. There he is, right on the money. He's a workhorse, is Jake.
Yeah, he got the
tough competitor. I'm sure he coaches exactly the way he plays, which is just hard-nosed, and then just to get it done, get out there and work hard. And as you can see, the Spartans, the second half of the season, obviously as Pete has hit his straps as a coach, the Spartans have done the same thing. This has been a quality game so far as the Spartans come out showing a little bit of a full-court trap.
And Josh, as the lead commentator here at Logan, you got to be a little concerned though with the low-scoring affair.
Yeah, Logan, their offense just hasn't looked quite in sync, and you know, as we were saying earlier, like as a team, they haven't looked quite as crisp as they looked earlier in the season. You know, there was a patch there where they reeled off whatever it was, a dozen straight games, and no one got within anywhere near them. But they've looked a bit more vulnerable in the past few weeks. And tonight, you know, they got the 6-point lead, but they're not ticking the scoreboard over nearly as much as we're used to as Mitch Young gets the block there. But yeah, just certainly some haphazard sort of offensive performances. You know, Bruce and Deng still doing their thing, but let's see if they can look to keep that scoreboard ticking over going into the main break here.
6-point lead for Logan, 6 minutes on the clock in the first half. Krizlovic finds Ugrinik from the wing. That rattles in.
Great look from Ugrinik, got his feet set early, came out of the corner.
Malakye Cunningham out there for Spartans. Very talented young player for Southern Districts. Bruce. It is kicked by Sapwell. So Maslin will inbounds just in front of his bench. Here's Young. Now Maslin in the corner working against Ugrinik. Gets around him. There's the floater. It's short. Gets his own miss. Step through layup attempt missed. Krizlovic busting out now. Gets it to Cunningham, who puts it on the floor. Fires a fadeaway off the back of the rim.
Oh, I don't like that option. He had streaking Jake Allen right down the middle, unguarded.
Blocked there by Krizlovic on Bruce. Sapwell recovers it somehow out to Cunningham.
Did such a great job. Ho-ho!
Corner three for Cunningham. That was a huge bucket. It ties the game at 23.
Put that down to Sapwell's tenacity and his determination to keep that in for his teammate. Wow, nice bucket.
Fourth leading scorer, Cohen Sapwell, has been quiet offensively here. He's still looking for his first points, but that has not stopped him putting it 110%. Krizlovic on the wing. Picks up his dribble. Now Ugrinik out to Sapwell. Sapwell gets inside, and there's his first points of the night.
Great drive. Good decision there, too, from Ugrinik to get the ball back to his point guard. Nice little right jab step. Brucey, I think, was expecting the help to come across and help. But Cunningham sitting in the corner after hitting that deep three. The help's a bit hesitant to hedge in. Brucey comes back, pull up. Mini game.
Breaks the drought. That was an 8-0 Spartans run, and Logan's offense just looking particularly stagnant without Deng on the court. I noticed he's at the scorer's bench to sub back in, so very timely substitution as Spartans, another triple. They open up a 3-point lead here, so there's been all the Spartans the past few minutes, and Logan not much to respond with here on offense so far in this second quarter.
Few 3-point shots starting to fall for Spartans, and Ugrinik comes up with the steal. Now Sapwell has it. He'll fire a 3. It's up. It's off the front of the rim. Maslin recovers. Here is Boston Maslin. Tom Howard left wide open. He'll fire a 3. It's an air ball.
Wow, Logan is really going to be careful here because all the momentum is with Southern Districts, and they're happy to play fast. They really don't have a lot to lose here because they're having a real crack at this one. Good move.
Ugrinik has hit 2. Make it 3, this time from the corner. Coach Luke Can has seen enough. And it's the Andre Ugrinik 3 party, and we're all invited.
Hey, don't forget Cunningham. He's hit 2 of his own over there on that other side, right in front of his own bench. Really getting his boys up and about and talking and cheering that.
For his first minutes for Logan.
Yeah, Coach Luke Cam really going to his bench in this first half. A lot of guys have got some first half minutes, a reflection of last night's game, but just trying some different combinations as we'll get another Thunder turnover.
Great steal and finish from Jake Allen, the up and under.
Good poise on the break too. The captain gets his hand in the lane, causes the steal, and pushes that lead out.
Maslin with the one-hand floater. Krizlovic another rebound. He wants to bust out. Bounce pass ahead for Sapwell, laid in and one.
Wow.
Spartans are pulling away.
What a dime. Krizlovic, what a luxury having your 5-man take the ball off the glass, push the break, and thread the needle to your point guard who finishes with the hoop and harm.
Boys, if I remember the score correctly, not that long ago, it was 23-17 to Logan. It is now 35-25, so an 18-2 run to the Spartans on the road in a crucial game heading into the playoffs. And Logan just haven't been able to respond yet. They need a few buckets here to go into the first half with some kind of momentum.
10-point lead for Spartans. Majok Deng trying to make it happen. Gets his own miss. He's fouled on the second attempt, and he'll get to the free throw line for 2 shots.
I really feel like the Logan Thunder offense is tightened up. They're kind of forcing shots. Like that time you saw Dan go 1-on-3. Luckily, he was able to get his own board and try and get that back in. But the last few possessions, it's been kind of 1 or 2 passes. The first guy to grab it's really put in some type of running, floating shot to really sort of thwart this pressure. But very impressive. 18-2 run. I'm glad that Josh is here simply just because of the math side of things.
AK Gak checking back into the game. Gotta love the fire there from Majok Deng. A little bit of feed heat. It's always nice when you're struggling from the offensive end to get to the free throw line for a couple shots.
100%. If you're not seeing it go through from the perimeter, you need to try and get yourself to the line and shoot where the clock is stopped and you've got no defense on you. Free throws are crucial.
So Logan finally get off the 25-point mark, and they're now at 27, still trail by 8 though, 2 minutes to play, and I'm sure the Spartans would love to add to this lead going into the main break.
Sapwell going to reset it in the half court. Looking for the Krizlovic screen.
Ooh.
Offensive foul called. It's going to go against Jake Allen on the moving screen.
Yeah. Gak also took off early. Jake was trying to get there to set it, and like we saw in the women's game when Erla got called for her offensive foul as well. Part and parcel is the guard needs to make sure that they wait for the screen to be set before they can move, and that one there just Jake gone a little bit early.
Under 2 minutes in this first half as Majok Deng misses the jump shot. 8-point lead for Spartans. Early kick ahead.
And the Spartans happy to junk up their defense. We've seen man-to-man. We've seen a 1-2-2. We've seen a 2-3 zone. Oh, Krizlovic working hard.
Jake Allen missed the left-handed layup and then fouls Bach.
Yeah, Jake Allen not happy with the call, but he sort of reached around and smacked Bach, and I think that's a fairly straightforward call for the referees there. That's free throws to come for the Thunder, which is important for them because they haven't been able to tick the scoreboard over with actual jump shots. So at least as we see on the replay here.
Yeah, it looked like he went right across the shoulder, maybe. Got him on
Yeah,
the chin a little
I
bit.
think there was a lot of ball too, but yeah, I think from the angle where the referee was standing, it was probably it caused a little bit of confusion. But nonetheless, the foul's been called.
So again, free throws helping Logan. They're struggling from the field here in the second quarter. They're only at 29% from the field for the game. Bach goes 2 of 2. 6-point lead. Spartans up. Sapwell bumped, finds Cunningham, corner 3, in and out. Now Bruce for Logan. Maslin hesitates. Fui.
Babel
Shuffled his feet. He was a little too keen with Cunningham in the block.
Yeah, I think he was looking for the contact early. He left his feet before he put the ball down. Cunningham just sitting off slightly. Jermaine looking to try and cause the contact, was called for the travel. Logan Thunder here in a little half-court trap. They'll fall back into a 2-3 zone.
Sapwell deep 3.
What do you make of that look, Adam?
I don't know. I don't like that one. He had a corner shooter here, but look, if he hits that, it might force Logan to come out of their zone, but he didn't knock it down.
Here's Maslin, 3-point attempt. Strong. Bach, big rebound, and he's fouled by Madronya with the body there. How about Rasmus Bach skying for the board?
Yeah, he's a great rebounding guard. He offers that extra bit of help, that extra body under the basket to try and win him back another possession.
Just keeping an eye on these out-of-town scores. 84 apiece. Runaway Bay, Pirates and North Gold Coast. That's a big one. Pirates need to win to maintain a spot in the finals. Sunshine Coast, Phoenix still leading Ipswich in Ipswich, 105-102. Surely that'll be coming to a close very soon.
That's surprising. That is really surprising.
And I almost wonder if someone on the Spartans bench is keeping a sneaky eye on those out-of-town scoreboards as well, keeping in mind they're still playing to win here independent, but, you know, the playoff positioning all important with all the games on at the moment. And at the moment, the Spartans got to be happy with where they sit. 5-point lead, a chance to add to it here.
Cunningham finds Krizlovic. He'll pull up for the jumper. Bach, another rebound. Logan can hold for the final shot.
It's a good look, though. That's a good look for the Spartans.
Logan trails by 5. Bruce gets the screen from Deng. He'll pull up for the hurry, and he hits it right before the buzzer. Sean Bruce, big basket there. The deficit only 2 at the half.